Hi everyone, my name is Kelley Lowe, and today I will be talking about the phenomenon of the migration of monarch butterflies. A couple of years ago, or perhaps it was last year, my son and I cannot remember, but we noticed a lot of monarch butterflies traveling through our backyard. And it was about this time of year, around September, October, and we noticed for a couple of weeks they just kept coming. And so we decided to pin up a tally sheet, and every time we saw a monarch butterfly, we'd tally it. And of course, we weren't home all the time, and we didn't stare out the window all day, but from what we saw, we tallied close to 100 monarch butterflies that went through just our backyard alone. We live in the suburbs, so we thought it was pretty interesting that we saw so many of them traveling through our backyard and through our neighbor's yard and out of our neighborhood. So we decided to investigate a little bit more about monarch butterfly migration, and we found that they travel quite the distance to get where they need to go. This map shows you and gives you an idea of the paths that monarch butterflies take. They sometimes come all the way from Canada, make their way down to the Sierra Madre Mountains of Mexico. The monarch butterflies on the west coast in California sometimes migrate more towards Southern California and parts of Mexico as well. But as you can see, some of the paths that these butterflies take go straight through Kansas, which is where we live. So we found it very interesting, and we learned that some of them travel from 50 to 100 miles per day, and some of them may travel up to 3,000 miles just to get to where they want to go. Basically, the questions that I would ask to you and to students is, how do monarch butterflies know to migrate? What is this thing that drives them to get up and go so many miles away? And how is it they follow the same path? We watch these monarch butterflies over maybe a span of 2 to 3 weeks traveling through our yard, and they all took the same path. It's pretty amazing. And how do they know of the destination that they must reach? When they reach Mexico, this is a new generation of butterflies that have never been to Mexico. So how do they know to make it all the way to the mountains? And they do return and go north in the springtime. So it's a question of, how do they know where to go in the spring? These are a whole new generation of butterflies that have never been north. So it's interesting, as to what drives them to go and how they know where to go. So these would be the questions that I would ask. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon. So thank you, and I hope you all have a great day.